right. Well, you know, we're taught in this world that coming unwound isn't a good thing. But we highly recommend it here at LEC. Even losing your mind from time to time is a good thing. Well, we began this month last Sunday by considering how awesome life is for us when we pay attention to its awesomeness. It's everywhere for us to see, and right where we are, for us to be. When we're feeling gratitude for the amazing life that we're living, even if, as Muji wrote, we're just thankful to be alive, to say thank you to existence for our existence. When we're feeling good, we naturally want to focus on the beautiful, on the lovely, on the joyful, on the good in people, and most of all, on the good in ourselves. But how can we keep an attitude of gratitude for life when our life seems to be giving us plenty of conditions and situations and people that we'd rather not be experiencing in our life? Well, Eckhart Tolle said, whatever the present moment contains, accept it as if you had chosen it. The quality of your consciousness at the present moment is what shapes the future. Arguing with or fighting against whatever is occurring in the moment that we don't like keeps us from choosing something better to shape the next moment. The resistance that the argument of this shouldn't be creates in us is like putting up a dam or throwing big boulders in the flow of good that naturally flows unimpeded towards us. Unless we own our experiences and the moments of our life, whatever they may be, or however unwanted they may seem, if we can say, I did this, I don't know how I did this, but I did it. And rather than feeling bad that we attracted something unwanted, to feel in awe of our power to attract anything at all, if we don't do that, if we don't own it, then we'll be too busy wondering why me, or how can this be, to focus on a better thought that will positively affect what happens next for us. We may not have intentionally chosen whatever happened. If it's something we're not crazy about, it's likely we inadvertently chose it. That we chose it by default because we were focusing on other unwanted conditions or situations in our own life or in the world. And that overall bad mood and attitude that focus created called this particular moment to us. As our mood goes, so our life flows. It's the law of the universe. Science Mind tells us the slightest thought of intelligence sets in motion a power in the law to produce a corresponding thing. We're that intelligence. We use it to think with, and we use it to create our life with, even though we may be ignorant of the power of our thoughts. That's why it's essential. And we'll keep saying it and saying it for us to accept that we create our life as we go. There's no predestination. We create it as we go. And we create it with the spiritual vibration of intelligence that's at our use, that's within us as we go. There is no other type of vibration but conscious or unconscious thought vibration. When we talk about vibration, we're talking about the non-physical, spiritual aspect of ourself and the universe. There's no separate human vibration. There's no evil energy. There's not even bad energy. There's just ignorance of the awesome. There's the high vibration that comes with the awareness of life's awesomeness that draws our focus to the beautiful, the lovely, the joyful, the good in others, and the good in ourselves. And there's the low vibrations that come with our focus on what we don't like and what we don't want, that pinches off. It casts shadows on the light, and it pinches off so much of the good vibrations of life that flow our way. And that's all that's going on. More or less flow in this whole universe. Life goes our way all the time. Whenever we are flowing the same way life is flowing. On the spiritual, vibrational currents of love and joy and peace and freedom. But if our thoughts, especially about ourselves, keep us from feeling good, we're going against the spiritual current. It flows with unlimited goodness to all of creation and towards us. That's why when we don't feel good, for whatever reason, we're not feeling good, living our life seems to be such an effort. It doesn't seem to flow. As Grateful Jim says, there's God and nothing else. And stuff happens. When it does, we get to choose what we'll focus on. We can focus on the stuff that's already happened, or we can focus on what we want to happen next. And our choice makes all the difference in what we experience. The awesomeness of life is always there for us to focus on. It doesn't go anywhere. And we're still awesome beings with the power to choose our focus in the present moment, no matter what has already happened. When we choose to feel good by focusing on thoughts that feel good, we feel good about ourselves. And we naturally look around us for good so we can praise it. Abraham Hicks says every time you praise something, every time you appreciate something, every time you feel good about something, you are telling the universe, more of this, please. The more you look for positive aspects of your current life, the more positive aspects will step forward to reveal themselves to you. If we're feeling good, within ourselves, we're bound to experience something positive around us. I mean, maybe we'll meet someone new that we enjoy meeting, or see an old friend that we enjoy talking with. Maybe we'll experience an event that we really enjoy experiencing. Or maybe we'll just see something that surprises us and delights us. And maybe our body will just feel healthier in that moment. Or a particular relationship will seem to be happier. Or our project will go smoother. Or a solution will come easier. Even if something unwanted has happened, for whatever reason it has happened, when we decide to appreciate life anyway, life will offer us happier, healthier manifestations to match our positive focus and the good we're feeling now. Abraham Hicks says, to better understand the law of attraction, see yourself as a magnet, attracting unto you the essence of that which you are thinking and feeling. There's no escaping the law of attraction. It's part of the deal of life. It's how creation happens, and it's how creation happens through each of us. Which brings us to the title of today's talk and the first question of the morning. Do you know that you're attractive? We've got to know that the awesomeness of life includes us. That we're awesome. That the God of our creation sees us as we're created to be, spiritually, vibrationally attractive, perfect in every way. It's the only way we are seen by the one who created us. And we're created that way, so that through our individual spiritual vibration, we can attract to us a unique expression of life to call our life. Unless we accept that we're attractive all of the time within a vibrational universe that we live in all of the time and emit energy within all of the time, unless we accept that we're a magnet in a universal field of magnetism and magnetic field where stuff happens, and the only place where it originates, we'll never live as the master of the life we've been created to be the master of. It's the most important thing that we'll ever know. It's everything when it comes to our creative freedom. Otherwise, we'll feel like a victim and powerless, as if life is happening to us, and that will never be true, even though it will seem that way. Life will always be done unto us and for us as we believe, and as we request through the vibration of our belief. When I was minister of the Center for Spiritual Living in Hawaii, a very pretty single young woman who came to service every Sunday wore a wedding ring on her wedding ring finger. And after she'd been coming for a while, I finally asked her, "Why do you wear a wedding ring when you're not married?" And she said, "Because I'm a bum magnet. And this keeps the bums away. And they're everywhere. I meet them all the time." We can wear rings on our fingers and bells on our toes and a talisman around our neck, and it will not keep the unwanted from us if we believe it's coming to us. Her magnetism was powerful, that she could attract so many bums. But it wasn't bringing her what she wanted. The law of attraction couldn't bring her the perfect mate in physical form, as long as she maintained her belief that she was a magnet for something else. So the next question this morning is this: are we repeatedly affirming what isn't working in our life? Do we think about it? Do we talk about it? Do we think that's always the way it goes? And through our mantra of belief, are we causing ourselves to be a magnet for the unwanted in our life? We're attractive. We're magnetic. And we're the one in charge. Abraham Hicks tells us the longer you focus upon something, the more powerful it becomes. The stronger that your point of attraction is to it, the more evidence of it appears in your life experience. Whether you are focusing upon things you want or things you do not want, the evidence of your thoughts continually flows toward you. Yikes. So did you ever get something new to wear, maybe a new dress or a new shirt? And when you wore it out somewhere, you were feeling pretty good about yourself. Attractive, confident, happy, uniquely and beautifully you. And just for a little while. I mean, before you spilled something on your new stuff, you were pretty sure that life was flowing your way. We're created to strut our spiritual, vibrational stuff, to walk through this world knowing that we're attractive, that we're attracting our good to us, to be confident and happy and uniquely and beautifully ourselves. We're created to walk through this world of manifestations as if we own it, because we do. As far as our own manifestations go in our own life and how we see the rest of the world. We're vibrational. We are spiritual. We are attractive every moment. We are energetically magnetic. And we can't help it. Like it or not, we can't help but attract our life to us. It's how it goes. But with our power of choice, we get to decide what we attract. And we get to decide what comes next. If we just decide to stay alert to our thinking, if we just choose to change a bad mood, a down mood, into an up mood with a different expectation for ourselves, and let that expectation be our focus, let it dominate our focus, we can think anything into manifestation in our life. Buddha wrote, possibly Buddha wrote. Often we get a quote when nobody knows who wrote it and it sounds good, we say Buddha wrote it. This is one of them, but it's a good one. So let's say Buddha wrote it. It goes like this: your mind is a powerful thing. When you filter it with positive thoughts, your life will start to change. It's the law. It's the exquisite law of attraction that governs the universe and governs our life within it. Because we are, each of us, powerfully attractive. Namaste. All right. I don't choose to be the treasurer, ever. And bless you for being the treasurer, Dr. Jamie Phillips. But this is the time of our service when I get to say thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being so beautiful. Thank you for shining your light. Thank you for being the love beings that you are. Thank you. And thank you for showing up to live stream. I know sometimes you show up and it's 3 hours earlier where you are because you're on the West Coast. Thank you for that. Thank you for showing up an hour early because you're in Honduras. Thank you for showing up however and whenever you show up, whether you show up live stream and you're in Flint or Grand Blanc or Fenton, wherever you are. Thank you for showing up. We are so grateful that so many of us care. And so many of us want to live the truth of who we are. And thank you for supporting the Life Enrichment Center so that we can continue to speak that message, to live that message in the way that we do. And I know that you all do. You're here and you're so full of love, and I know many of you that watch live stream and are not here support every week, and thank you for that. But if you have not, because you know not how to do it, then our wonderful, brave, courageous treasurer, Dr. Jamie Phillips, is here to tell you how.
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
And I would have to say, you are a very attractive bunch here. If you'd like to donate to the Life Enrichment Center, you can several ways. If you're watching online, you can donate via Facebook. It's Facebook.com/Life Enrichment Center, and there's a donate button there. You can go to our website, lecflint.com, and there's a donate button on that site. You can donate via PayPal, and our PayPal email address is lec2512@gmail.com. And you can just go on PayPal and put in that's where you want to donate to and make a donation there. You can send in a check to our P.O. Box, Life Enrichment Center, P.O. Box 321-294, Flint, Michigan, 48532. And I think these are in the sidebar, aren't they, Janice? All right. So you don't have to memorize that so fast. And then here in the sanctuary, we are going to be doing an offertory, and while we listen to Marcia Allen sing In This Very Room, That's our gratitude song this month. So just close your eyes and listen to that angelic voice. And then Reverend Stephanie will be up for a gratitude prayer. Thank you so much.